In 2016, millions of people walked around parks staring at their phones trying to catch a creature that did not exist. You know exactly what I'm talking about. 15 questions about 2016. Let's go.
In 2016, a mobile game caused a worldwide phenomenon where millions of people walked around real-world locations staring at their phones trying to catch creatures. What was the game? Pokémon Go. Released in July 2016, it became one of the fastest mobile games to reach 50 million downloads in history and caused widespread phenomena, including large crowds gathering at parks and landmarks designated as gyms or Pokestops. Throwback fact: Pokémon Go generated over $200 million in revenue in its first month alone. Some businesses reported significant foot traffic increases simply because a rare Pokémon happened to spawn near their location. A short-form looping video app, later shut down in 2017, was hugely popular in the mid-2010s and is considered a direct predecessor to TikTok. What was it called? Vine. The app let users post 6-second looping videos and launched the careers of many early internet creators. Twitter shut it down in January 2017, but its short loop format directly influenced what later became TikTok. Throwback fact: many phrases that are still used as memes today originated from specific Vine videos, including "road work ahead," "I sure hope it does," and "what are those?" The app's shutdown is still mourned nostalgically online nearly a decade later. A viral video trend in 2016 had large groups of people, including celebrities, sports teams, and even the White House, standing completely frozen in place while a camera panned around them. What was this trend called? The Mannequin Challenge. Participants would freeze in mid-action like store mannequins while someone recorded a slow motion or normal speed pan around the group, often set to music. It spread to NFL teams, NBA players, and political figures. Throwback fact: the trend is believed to have originated from teenagers in Jacksonville, Florida, and the song Black Beatles by Ray Sremmurd became unofficially tied to the trend after it was used in one of the most viewed versions. In 2016, an English teenager named Charlotte Aubrey went viral worldwide for spontaneously belting out a song in the London Underground subway. What song was she singing? Shallow, from the movie A Star is Born. Her impromptu performance, captured by a stranger's phone, went viral globally and led to a record deal and a follow-up performance with Lady Gaga herself years later. Throwback fact: the original video racked up tens of millions of views within days of posting. Charlotte Aubrey has said the moment completely changed the direction of her life and career. What app, which later rebranded entirely into a completely different platform, was a massively popular lip-syncing and short video app for tweens and teens throughout 2015 to 2017? Musical.ly. The app allowed users to lip-sync to short clips of songs and built a massive young user base. In 2018, it merged with and was rebranded as TikTok, which exists today as one of the largest social platforms in the world. Throwback fact: many creators who are now major TikTok stars actually built their original following on Musical.ly years before the platform's rebrand, carrying their audiences over into the new app seamlessly. A dance move that involves bending one arm across the face while extending the other arm out and tilting the head down became a massive viral trend in 2015 to 2016. What is this dance move called? Dabbing, or dab. It originated in hip-hop and trap music culture before exploding into mainstream popularity, eventually being performed by professional athletes during games, politicians at public events, and used as a meme so widely that some workplaces and schools issued formal bans on it. Throwback fact: the dab became so widely recognized that it was referenced in official NFL touchdown celebrations, and by 2016 had become so overused as a meme that killing the dab became its own ironic countertrend. In 2016, what social media filter feature, adding ears, a nose, and a tongue to selfies, became one of the most iconic visual signatures of that specific year? The Snapchat dog filter. This particular augmented reality lens, featuring floppy ears, a black nose, and a tongue overlay, became so iconic that it is now used as visual shorthand specifically for 2016 in nostalgia content nearly a decade later. Throwback fact: Snapchat released hundreds of filters over the years, but the dog filter specifically became the most culturally referenced one of the entire mid-2000s era, repeatedly resurfacing in throwback content as the definitive symbol of that specific period. Which 2016 Summer Olympics host city saw events that included Usain Bolt completing his historic triple of gold medals across 3 consecutive Olympic Games? From Rio de Janeiro, Brazil, the 2016 Summer Olympics were held in Rio, and Usain Bolt won gold in the 100 meters, 200 meters, and 4x100 meters relay for the 3rd consecutive Olympics, a feat never previously achieved by any sprinter in history. Throwback fact: the Rio Olympics also featured Michael Phelps winning 5 more gold medals at age 31, bringing his career total to 23, a number that remains the most decorated Olympic record in history. 8 down, 7 to go, and the second half gets even more nostalgic. Subscribe if 2016 just hit you right in the chest. New throwback trivia every week. Back to the past. A phrase originating from a viral interview clip in 2016, "Catch me outside, how about that?" came from a teenage guest on which daytime talk show? The Dr. Phil Show. The phrase was said by a then 13-year-old guest named Bod Bobby, Danielle Bregoli, during a confrontational segment, and the clip spread rapidly, eventually launching her into an unexpected music career. Throwback fact: the viral clip directly led to a record deal, and Bod Baby went on to have charting singles, becoming one of the more unusual celebrity origin stories of the mid-2010s internet era. In 2016, which streaming service released Stranger Things, a show steeped in 1980s nostalgia that became a massive pop culture phenomenon and launched several young actors to stardom? To Netflix. The show premiered in July 2016 and quickly became one of the platform's biggest original series successes, introducing actors including Millie Bobby Brown, Finn Wolfhard, and Sadie Sink to global audiences. Throwback fact: Stranger Things was initially pitched to multiple networks and rejected over a dozen times before Netflix picked it up, making its eventual massive success an unlikely outcome that almost did not happen at all. A viral 2016 video trend involved someone attempting to flip a half-full plastic bottle through the air so that it would land upright. What was this trend called? The Bottle Flip Challenge. It became massively popular among teenagers, especially in schools, with countless videos posted of people attempting increasingly difficult bottle flip variations, leading some schools to ban water bottles entirely during class. Throwback fact: the trend is widely credited as originating from a high school talent show video that went viral, after which the bottle flip became one of the most replicated viral challenges of that entire year. Which young Grammy-winning artist made history in 2020 as the youngest person ever to win all 4 major Grammy categories in a single night, but first broke into mainstream fame in the mid-2000s with a haunting viral single? Billie Eilish. While her historic Grammy sweep happened in 2020, she first gained viral attention in 2016 with her debut single Ocean Eyes, which was originally uploaded to SoundCloud and unexpectedly went viral. Throwback fact: Ocean Eyes was originally written and produced by Billie's brother Phineas for his own band, but Billie's vocal cover of it, uploaded almost as an afterthought, became the song that launched her entire career. In 2016, a small fidgeting handheld toy with spinning blades became an unexpected massive fad among kids and teenagers worldwide, especially in classrooms. What was this toy called? The Fidget Spinner. Though it actually peaked in mainstream popularity slightly later in 2017, the toy began its viral rise in late 2016 and became one of the most banned items in American classrooms within a single school year due to its distracting nature. Throwback fact: fidget spinners were originally marketed and sold partly as tools to help people with ADHD or anxiety focus, but their viral popularity quickly outgrew that original intended use, becoming a pure fad item and collectible. What major social and political event dominated American news and social media throughout the second half of 2016, ultimately resulting in a surprising outcome that many polls had not predicted? The 2016 United States presidential election. Donald Trump's victory over Hillary Clinton in November 2016 was considered a major upset relative to most pre-election polling, and the event dominated social media conversation and news coverage for the entire latter half of the year. Throwback fact: the 2016 election cycle is often cited by social media researchers as a major turning point in how political content spread online, with significant academic and journalistic attention later focused on the role of social media platforms during that specific election cycle. Final question: a 2016 hit song featuring the repeated refrain, "We don't talk anymore," became one of the defining pop duets of that year. Which two artists performed it together? Charlie Puth and Selena Gomez. The song became one of 2016's biggest pop hits and has resurfaced repeatedly in 2026's 2016 nostalgia trend, with Charlie Puth himself lip-syncing the track again, using an Instagram filter as part of the viral throwback wave. Throwback fact: the song's massive resurgence in 2026 as part of the 2026 is the new 2016 nostalgia trend gave it a second wave of streams nearly a decade after its original release, demonstrating how viral nostalgia cycles can revive songs long after their initial chart run. 15 questions about 2016. Let's see how much you actually remember. 13 to 15 correct. You lived through 2016 with your eyes open. Genuinely impressive recall. 8 to 12 correct. Solid. You remember the big stuff. A few of the deep cuts got you. 4 to 7 correct. You were there, but you were not exactly paying close attention. Under 4, either you were too young or 2016 genuinely blurred together for you. No judgment. Drop your score in the comments and tell me which one hit you hardest. Subscribe for more throwback trivia every week. See you in the next one.